Well, good afternoon, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And as you can tell, the stump is gone. And I've worked on and off for about 3 hours getting all the rest of the parts of the roots and stuff cut off, dug up, the dirt leveled, and fixing to go put it on the burn pile. And somebody's coming down the road fast, and I don't know what they're on. Oh, it must be the garbage truck. But anyway, I just loaded it up. It's after 6 o'clock. Everything's been fed. I waited for it to cool off because it was a pretty warm one today. So I'm going to go take this and put it on the big burn pile, and then I'll pick y'all back up there. So as you can see, all the way back from where Maggie came, excavator tracks. And when he moved my pile that was up there, and I got another limb to pick up, but he moved my pile that was up there down here, and he fixed the culvert and the pipe, which is what we're going to do. But first I'm going to unload this, and then I'll come back with y'all. The first thing, so as you can see, he took part of this pile, which was a bunch of dirt and roots and stuff, and there was a hole over there, and he filled up that hole and knocked some of that stuff down. But I'm going to take you back there and show y'all what he got done as far as getting those trees out of the creek. So as you can see, I kind of came back here the other day when I was mowing, and I think I told y'all in a video, and cleaned up some of this so he could get back here, because there was a tree stump there and a dead tree there, and the logs were over in the creek. And I think I've showed y'all the creek before, but I'll clean up all of this, and I will now, since I've started mowing, start gradually getting it all cleaned up and keeping this back here mowed all the way to the bank. But as you can see, he kind of pushed everything up. There's a lot of poison ivy back here, and you can see I mowed all the way up through there. But as you can see, the creek is now clear. All the big trees are out. There's some smaller logs here, which I can slowly load those up and carry them over to the burn pile. But there's all the trees from out of the creek. And he did some other stuff, which I'm going to show y'all. But right now, we're going to go look at the new culvert, because I haven't even been back there yet. And I see right there, there's another tree branch down, if we could even get through there. So we're going to venture over that way. But it looks so much better. And I just get these vines. These vines were all over his excavator, so I picked them up. But yeah, he just pushed everything right there. That's a bunch of trees. So let's go and look at the culvert. Well, you can see he got over here in the dirt pile and got some dirt. But here is our new culvert. There's one end, and there's the other end. It's 20 foot long, and as you can tell, there's the old one. If y'all look at the tracks here, he went all the way down there, reached out and grabbed that old culvert and fished it out of the pond and stuck it up there so the rain, when it rained, it could dry. But he kind of, there was a tree right there, a sweet gum, and he knocked that down. So we're going to see how all this works. And I got more of a mess over there, but it looks so much better. And I'll come and knock some of this dirt down that's all out here and level it up. Probably push it back over here to the side of the creek bed. So, you know, I hope it stops it from coming out and coming over here. That was a lot of what I wanted done. So, yeah, we got a new culvert. And look how much bigger it is compared to the side-by-side to what we used to. Junior, no. What we had to work with. So, Junior, no. And he got the railroad tie out. So, they hear a side-by-side. I think they hear a side-by-side. They hear something. Anyway, they're all friends of my tree man. But you can see, you can get up here, it's still wet. I don't know what that is. I hear it. Maybe the neighbor across the road. But as you can see, it's built up a whole lot higher. So hopefully we don't have the problem again. Now what we're going to do right now is go try to drive part of our path and see how much it's grown up. Come on, June, get in. Get up in there. We're going to let Junior ride. So the window's dirty, so we're just going to kind of hang out here and see how far we can go and see what it all looks like since it's all grown up. I think I remember where all the stumps and things are. So we don't have any accidents, maybe. Oh, it's grown up a bunch. Branches and stuff. There is where he piled the trees back there. Oh, yeah. Don't look like we're gonna get to go. I don't think we could go underneath that. And that's our crossing. So, we'll see. Stay, Junior. Now see how much needs to be cleaned up back here. Nothing's changed staging. Now let me look at this. Oh, I see. Maybe I can come. I'm not going to get it now. Junior. Junior, come on. Maggie done seen a squirrel. But it's not too bad up in there. But we can't go no further because of that right there. And let's look on the other side. There's some more branches down, some smaller ones, and another tree, but that one's not in our way. It's just this that's in our way. So I guess we're not going to get to drive back in there. Maybe tomorrow. I've got the chainsaws, but I don't feel like cutting a massive tree right now. I mean, I could cut it right here. That might fall the rest of the way, so we're not going to do that since it's late in the day. But Maggie's made her way over here, so maybe tomorrow I'll come and do that. So let me get this thing turned around and I'll go show you some more that he did. See, the very first thing he did was took that tree top that had failed right there and picked it up and moved it. Well, then he got those two stumps and moved them, and that went on. He came over here and picked up all those trees that were laying down right there and moved them. So now we have another pile. And he moved the pine and the oak, or I don't know if it's an oak or a sweet gum, but he moved all of this mess too and added it to that big pile there. So now I can start cleaning up this some more. As you can see how far I've been getting up there and mowing, but I couldn't move those big logs. I mean, y'all can see how big the brush pile is. But this, I'm glad that he got moved. So now I can tell where I got up in the branches and mowed, and I'll have to move that one. And if you can see where Blessing is, I got over there in mode. So, yeah, he cleaned all of this up. What did he say? Called it snaky territory. So, I'm sure there's still some in there because there's a lot. But I might could borrow Vicky's tractor with her front end loader and not have to get down in there by hands. Some of this stuff I can pick up and throw and scrape it all. Pick it up and scrape it all into a pile. But he dug up a couple of stumps that were in the middle of this road and got them out of the way. But you can see how much he picked up and moved. Look how big that pile is. So yeah, got another pile to burn. But you can see over here where I'd been mowing, so I may see if I can't borrow Vicky's tractor and get some of the rest of this stuff out of here so I can get most of the branches so I can mow. I still got a burn pile over here, but he took up the stump that was right there, and then he took up another stump that was right here in the way. So, and then this monstrosity. Yeah, a lot of burning to do. But you can see where I've been cleaning up in there, so that makes it so much better to be able to get up in here and clean. But yeah, I'll do another video on the update of what the young men have done on the house. But this one will be one video, and then I'll do another one. They'll both be made the same day, but I'll update y'all on that. So if you like the content now, I can get in there and mow. There is another branch over there that I can get out of there and get this and move all this that away. Some of this was what I was going to use for firewood. Still may can get to some of it. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it right now. I've got so many trees down. I just want to get it cleaned up. But there's a shot of where I have cleaned up. I'd like to see what's in that right there so I can mow it all. I think there's a stump there, and there may be a stump right there. But anyway, if you like the content, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, come on over to the channel and subscribe. We'd love to have you. Today was a manual labor day of getting some stuff cleaned up, but I'm so glad to get those trees. And I had brought down some more limbs, and there's another limb that it fell over there. But yeah, just to be able to start working on this, even though it's going to be work, it's going to be nice to be able to get it all clean and cut down some of these smaller trees. There's that one right there is dead, and I'm not for sure about this one right here, but it probably needs to go too. And then there's a small one that's standing up right there, and it needs to go. So anyway, hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And things are progressing along. I'm so glad we got that fixed, and it's supposed to be raining. I think we're supposed to get some good rain tomorrow, so we'll see how it works. And this so far is working real good. Can't wait to see this get covered in grass and start mowing it. All right, y'all take care, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.